Welcome, guys. So, today we are going to talk about indexes. What are those and how they are helping us in retrieving our results more easily from a database. So, let's start the video. We are today talking in indexes in terms of Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, so what is an index? Index is an on disk structure associated with a table or view that speeds retrieval of rows from a table or a view. Index contains built-in keys built from one or more columns in the table or view. Like keys of an index are built. You can decide some columns, one or two, maybe three columns, and with those column names, you can create a key which is called index. I'll show you how. So these keys are created from one or more columns in the table and are stored in a separate data structure, usually a B tree or a hash table. So I'll this is a B tree. Like if you want to search like data 143, so how you do it, and you have 200 rows in a table, how you do it. So this is B tree. Indexes are stored in the database on the data files like this. Uh, if you it is divided into two parts, like one is leaf node, and then if you want to search for 1 to 100, then you go to left side leaf and the value is greater than one the partition, uh, the half of it, the partition, then it will go to the right side. We are looking for 143. Okay, so in that case it will go first left, and then it will see if the value is uh, like we have two parameters, 50 and 50, 50 half of it. So if it is half of it and less than, it will go to this side, and if it is greater, it will go to this side. So for 143, for 143 it will go to this side, but for if we are looking for less than 100, it will go in this. So 143 is here, it is greater than 101, so it will go to right side. Then it is go to 150, and then here. Okay, so as you see, that is greater than 126, so it will go to here, and there this will it will find the page, the value. So it is just getting the data in 1 2 3 steps. And if you do not have the indexes or this B tree, then it will we need to go to every node in the single database, and then we'll reach out here. Like we may need to uh, go 1 2 3 4 5 6 10 or 12 or maybe more. 143, uh, one after 142 we'll get to 143, so we need to search 142 rows, or maybe if they are not sorted in any way, so that then we can't say how much the nodes we need to check before going to our result. So the keys are sorted and organized in the index structure when enables the SQL, which enables the SQL server to quickly search and sort the filter data based on index columns. Like I told you, we create an index, and that the keys are sorted on that way. And like a primary key, the keys are stored in that way, ascending, descending, depending on what we require. Okay, so what are the advantages of indexes? Uh, there are a few. Let us talk some in brief. Improved query performance. Index allows database engine to locate and retrieve data more quickly, especially when filtering, sorting, and joining tables. Like we have, if we are joining two tables and we want to fetch the result, then if we do not have index, then it will take a lot of time there. But if we have index on those tables, on those columns on which we are joining the tables, then it will be more easy to find the data. Efficient data retrieval. Indexes enable that database engine to minimize disk IO operations by accessing the smaller subset of databases. Yeah, we are going to a smaller subset. We are not going each and every subset or each and every node of the data. We are just going to a smaller subset. And after 4 to 5 or maybe less, uh, searching for less nodes, we are going to a particular solution node, and where we are getting the result. Reduced CPU usage. By using indexes, the database engine can avoid performing full table scan. This is also related. If we do not have index, then uh, our database need to go each and every node, and uh, then it will go to the particular value which we require. So before that, before the hello before indexes, we need to go to each and every row, but with the indexes, our CPU utilization is less. So order maintenance. Indexes automatically keep the data sorted based on the index column, but this can be useful when retrieving data in a specific order, such as ascending or descending. Like when we create a index, we can put the data for a table in ascending or descending order with that index if we require. But if we do not have it, then we need to go at every search and every node, and maybe we'll find it in less time, but uh, that that may not be possible all the time. So, and if we are using ascending or descending order in our queries, then index with the help of indexes, we already uh, sorted the table data in ascending or descending order. So in those cases, that will be helpful. Primary key or unique key constraint. Indexes are commonly used to enforce primary key and unique key constraints on a table. Like primary key is already a index, like clustered index. We can say primary key is a clustered index on a table. It sorts all the data uh, on. It sorts all the data on a table in a particular order. So, and also unique keys. Unique keys are also a constraint which we uh, apply to a column of a table. Query optimizer indexes enable the query optimizer to generate efficient execution plan by considering different index access path. Like we have indexes on one or two columns or three columns of a table. So um, our query if our query has joins on, we are fetching the results based on some columns, and that column has indexes. So that our execution plan will go for that in a column which has index, and then it will be very much efficient uh, for a query plan to fetch the results. Okay, so this is all. We'll be talking about the categories of the index in our next video.